On Saturday, March 4th, 2023, we held a Photovoice exhibition, a landscape of colors, a lifetime of memories, in Stony Creek, Hamilton, Ontario. The purpose of this knowledge exchange activity was to engage with community members and multi-sectoral leaders on the findings of this project and to strengthen the conversation on action-oriented steps that we can take to address barriers and uplift facilitators. 26 participants engaged in the guided tour of the exhibit, contributing to rich dialogue on how we can work together on these issues. We developed a pseudo-narrative to help illustrate the results and highlight the key points. Here is that story. Hamza is a 10-year-old boy living in Riverdale. He is currently in grade 5, attending the Lake Avenue Public School. His family moved here about 3 years ago, and they currently reside in one of the Violet Street apartments. His father was an engineer in Afghanistan, but since coming to Canada has been hitting the books at Mohawk College, trying to upgrade his credentials. His older sister Azra is 16 years old and can often be found helping mother with chores or translating documents for her father. When asked what she does in her free time, she often smiles and says, "Obviously helping out at home. That's how we were raised." Hamza's mother is getting through a few English courses to sharpen her language skills, but is mostly at home taking care of the family. Father helps where he can, but between work and school, there isn't much time left over. This is the story of the Mohammeds, but also of many other families living in this community. When asked about nature in the community, Hamza, Azra, mother, and father all agree. It's vital, but undervalued. Nature is beauty, nature is peace, it's serenity. It fills us with life, and it's an inseparable part of the human experience. When you take the time to look at leaves, says Azra, you can see the intricacies of the cuts and the contours, and the colors of the different colored leaves, flowers, the transitions of the seasons and of the sky, all remind us of the peace and beauty of nature. What about nature in Riverdale inspires you, or fills you with peace and serenity? Father always talks to Hamza about nature, citing that his experiences and preferences relate to his memories of their homeland, of the Afghani mountains, of the time spent by the lake, and of the large petaled roses growing in the backyard. He remembers all the time spent with family and friends, viewing these magnificent scenes and engaging in cooking and meal sharing outdoors. Inspired by these scenes, after moving to Canada, he specifically seeks out opportunities to be able to visit and connect to similar spaces. The Hamilton Harbourfront, waterfalls, or trails, just to name a few. Does nature remind you of memories from where you lived before moving to Riverdale? What memories come to mind? All members of the family agree that although there are compelling components of the community's natural environment, there are also some concerns and challenges. These relate particularly to safety and cleanliness. Experiences of nature cross all senses, the smell of the rain, the touch of leaves, the sight of waterfalls, but also disruptions to these experiences, such as the sound of traffic, of cars and large trucks zooming through the neighborhood. They all feel the crosswalks can be a little unsafe at times, including the ones around the 2 local parks. It's even more unsafe in the later evening hours when the streetlights are burnt out or not working. They also say that ice and snow are not quickly cleared off the sidewalks, making winter outdoor walking more challenging. Azra even fell a few times on her walk to school. It just makes you want to stay indoors, covered up and under the warm blankets, instead of venturing out during the winter months. The Lake Avenue Park is a vital hub for many families. Lots of gatherings, connections, and outdoor play happen during the summer months. Children and youth of all ages can be found using the swings, fields, and basketball nets for free play. But Mother has concerns over the wood chip-covered grounds, and many of her friends feel it is unsafe for children, especially the younger ones. All of them worry about the garbage and litter, the plastic and glass waste that can be seen sprinkled on the grass in the fields. There's only one garbage can, Mother says, and the children and youth never use it. There should be more cleanup programs and education around proper garbage sorting. And I notice that in other neighborhoods, even close by like Ancaster, have better garbage services and more greenery. Hamza reports that some of the equipment, particularly the basketball nets, could benefit from some upgrades. Nets have been reported to be broken, bent, ripped, and even have fallen over, causing injuries. My friends and I can't play here. The nets are either broken or the little kids are always around this area of the park. My friends and I barely come here anymore, says Hamza. What can we do to address some of these challenges? All members of the family wanted to see strengthened local opportunities and were at the same time open to welcoming accessing places and spaces outside of Riverdale. Strengthened local opportunities they wish to see more of are safer bike lanes and trails. I want to ride my bike more and ride more with my friends, says Hamza. Mother and her friends, Hamza and Azra, love splash pads, running through the sprinklers and enjoying the cooling waters during the hot summer months. The children love it. We want to see more of these, says Mother. More of these that are closer to our homes and within the community. All family members greatly appreciate the diverse drop-in programs at the Dominic Agostino Community Center and the ones offered through the YMCA. They want more of these programs offered, especially since many were canceled during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. Azra and her friends want to access opportunities outside of the community, particularly referencing apple picking and farm visits. Transportation might be a challenge for many, which of course must be considered and addressed. But there is so much opportunity here to work together to strengthen the trajectory, but also bring in new vibrance and color into the community of Riverdale. What can we do to strengthen currently available opportunities and promote new ones?